Hello everyone, Seeky7 here, and it is already the beginning of May. Time really is catching up right now. I just want to say first of all that again I do apologize if progress on Heroes vs Villains is being a little slow, but then again y'all should be used to that because given how long it took the finale to come out. But if you're wondering, I will say I'd say a fight and a half done, and maybe a couple interlude cutscenes put together. But like I said, it's still going to be a little time before I can get part 2 out because, like I said, my job's been busy, and you gotta understand, working with TV characters is quite the challenge. But don't worry, it will come out eventually. But the other part of it is because there is another project I'm working on for my channel that I'm hoping to get out by Memorial Day, so that's partially why I'm not onto my Heroes vs. Villains processing as I probably should. But just want to give a heads up on that. But now that it is beginning of May, I decided to show off what I got from my Blu-ray collection throughout the month of April. Now, I don't have an awful lot here, just basic few. Starting off is one by Kino Lorber, another Kino film I got, and that is Nosferatu. It's one of the great classic horror movies, and it is definitely a fantastic film nonetheless. It's definitely one of those key important horror films from, the old. Long before Dracula, we had Nosferatu. Definitely feel like rewatching this eventually, but I saw it once and it was really good. Next up is a Disney classic I didn't get yet until now, and that is The Great Mouse Detective. Definitely one of Disney's more underrated classics, and a large part of the enjoyment does come from the main hero and villain, especially Vincent Price and all that. And I have apparently heard of that this is another film that will be getting a Disney live-action remake, which, again, as to be expected, I am not looking forward to that. Next is an animated film distributed by G-Kids, and that is Funin, or Funin, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce this. I've really been wanting to check this out. I heard it's supposed to be pretty good, and it sounds pretty intense, honestly, but apparently this is loosely based on a true story. I think I could be wrong, or at least it's based on an actual time period. It's set place in Cambodia to the 1970s. But, yeah, definitely have to watch this eventually. And next up is several war movies, because I've been on this war movie binge for the past few months now, and I'm trying to catch up for this project for Memorial Day. One of them being Das Boot. I finally watched this for the first time yesterday, and it is a really good film, I have to say. I can see why it's considered one of the best war films out there. This is directed by Wolfgang Petersen, who some of you might know for doing Air Force One. But yeah, this is definitely his best film I could see. I ended up watching the director's cut, which is like 3.5 hours long, but man, is it a really good 3.5 hours, though. Next is The Deer Hunter. I also just watched this for the first time recently, and not quite as expected. It's really intense, pretty tragic, and overall great performances by Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken. Next is Incendies. I did see this a while back, but yeah, another really intense and powerful film with a twist that will hit you in the gut once you learn the twist at the end of this. And this was directed by Denis Villeneuve. In fact, I think this was his first big hit, even though he did do films before this, like 32nd of August, Maelstrom, and Polytechnique. This was his first one. I think that was the big hit of those. Or at the very least, this is the oldest you can get on Blu-ray. For those who don't know, Denis Villeneuve is the director of other hits like Prisoner, Sicario, Arrival, Enemy, and Blade Runner 2049. And he's coming out with his adaptation of Dune later this year, hopefully. Definitely looking forward to that. Great film, definitely one of his best movies. Next is a film I still have not yet seen, Master Commander: The Far Side of the World. I've heard this was really good. Stars Russell Crowe, and definitely can't wait to watch that. Next up is Spartacus by Stanley Kubrick. Most of you may be familiar with the TV show, which I haven't watched the show yet, but I did watch this movie not too long ago, and yes, it is a fantastic film. Maybe not one of Kubrick's top 5 best, but definitely top 10. It's definitely a fun epic. Next is yet another Kubrick film, Full Metal Jacket. I finally watched this one for the first time, and again, definitely a great film, definitely one of his best, and I will say this will probably be in my top I don't know about top 10, maybe definitely top 20 favorite war movies, but again, we'll wait to see what that'll be like when I do my video. These next two are both war movies, but they're both war films that came out just last year. one being Jojo Rabbit. I still have not seen this film. I've been wanting to see this movie because I love this director's work. Taki Waititi, I think is how you say his name. I love What We Do in the Shadows. I love Hunt for the Wilder People. And I've heard this is supposed to be really good. It did get nominated for Best Picture, so definitely can't wait to watch that. And the other film being one of my favorite films from last year, and that is 1917. Just a fantastic film. Cinematography alone was really good. I don't know if I would consider this one of the absolute best war films, despite what it says down here. But definitely one of the best war films of this decade. I will say that. But yeah, fantastic film. Great work by Sam Mendes. And last but not least is the miniseries, Band of Brothers. I already had the Pacific, but I just got this just because it goes with them. I already seen this whole series. Absolutely love it. One of the best series out there. Very intense. And if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's only 10 episodes, but each episode is like 50 minutes to an hour. But, yeah, so there's that. And that's all I got as far as updates. I just want to do this real quick because I got a lot going on right now, and I still got a lot to do before I get this video for Memorial Day out. And like I said, I hope to get the next round of Heroes vs. Villains out soon. And I know I keep saying that, but like I said, life can always throw curveballs at you. But I just want to say I hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch you up in the next video. Bye.